Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life.
Hats.
He'll save every one of you.
No, Sever of the Universe.
Oh,
yeah, close.
Brendo. I'll try to remember your name.
Yeah, how you going?
Talk to me, Goose.
Hang on. This audio's a bit loud, I think.
Is that me or you?
Oh, maybe that's me.
Am I the top or the bottom?
Nah, you're good. You're good on.
Am I the top or the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom. You're always the bottom. I've told you that.
Okay, I'm a bottom man.
What's going on?
Fuck me. Where do you start?
Well, you're gonna have to start
What
somewhere because
a shit show.
well, I've been on a Shushing.
We're talking about two videos.
Yeah, a Shushing conference for.
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah, I've been away in Albury for 4 days, and it is a beautiful town. I would actually really like to go back. So I didn't have a lot of time to actually spend on Twitter at all. So I'd go on, other than seeing the pricing, I know something's going on, and then a bit about FTX and.
So you don't know what's going on? Am I going to have to explain all this?
Yeah, totally. And then I saw something about BlockFi as well, blocking withdrawals. So.
God.
All right.
Actually, but I'm thinking just forget all this shit. Albury.
Yes.
So is it where do they do the Bush Bash in Victoria?
Beechworth,
Which is kind of close, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
So there you go. There's a little stopover.
And I'll tell you what, if Beechworth's anything like Albury, I'll happily go.
Really? It was really nice.
Beautiful town, yeah, and and cultural. So that they have like the library, they have museum, galleries, all in this kind of civic precinct area, really nicely laid out. It's something that our council needs to take a look at, I think.
Nice, very good. Big up Albury.
Yeah.
Wodonga shithole? No, I'm joking.
I didn't go down that far.
I don't know. And the Shushing people, they were good.
They were good. One of the most surprising things for me when I first started working in libraries was how much a bunch of nerds like to drink. So it was three nights of heavy drinking.
Oh, no way.
1 a.m.s and then up at bloody Sparrow Fart. So.
Well, you did send me a thing on Thursday to say, I'm ready to start. And that was about, I don't know what time that was, as you were probably coming back up to your hotel room.
Yeah, that was right. And someone pulled out. Who could that have been?
Me?
Yeah.
For a good reason, but we'll not give it on the podcast.
No. No, it's fair enough.
Thank you.
I could have gone either way, to be honest, because I was pretty pissed.
That could have been good. We should have done those. It would have been funny.
All right, talk to me.
Oh my God, I don't even know where to start. So FTX has imploded. Yep.
I saw something today where I think it said that they had about 900 million in liquidity and 9 billion in debt, I suppose. Or
oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, the numbers. Who knows? Is the short answer. Who knows? But good old Sam had $16 billion one day net worth and nothing the next. Like a day. A day and a half, maybe.
What was there a catalyst? Like, what actually set it all off?
So, short answer is I don't know, and nobody really knows other than them, right? But what you've got a situation where people are, let me try and explain this well. I'm not gonna, but if you buy something, right, and then lock it up into some form of a contract. That you can't get out.
Staked Ethereum, perhaps.
Staked anything, right?
Yep.
Or even like a staked term deposit at your bank. Like, yeah, okay, let's go there, right? That's probably an easier way to explain it. So let's say you have an account with the Commonwealth Bank, or we keep saying the Commonwealth, let's use another one. You say account with the Commonwealth Bank, and you have $1,000, and they offer you 5% to put it into a term deposit for 6 months.
Yep.
Yeah, you understand all that?
Yep.
So, and that's fine. You probably getting, maybe the interest rate for your average Joe in a normal basic account is like 2%. So you're thinking, I'm 3% ahead of the basic Joe. Well, that's fine. You are. That is true. You're probably losing to inflation still, but regardless, you're still beating the average Joe.
Yep.
Problem is, if there's a run on that bank, right? If everybody all of a sudden went to the Commonwealth and asked for their money out, you're the last guy. I mean, you're not even getting if you got your normal account, but let's not go there.
But the term deposit guys.
But you're the last guy because you've signed a contract to say I want this to be locked up for this period of time.
So can people still withdraw it, but they'll just attract a penalty or a fee or
on a term deposit?
Yeah, just generally.
I'm sure there are different rules there, but it's just like it'd be like I don't know, paying back your mortgage early.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, you can do it, but there might be a fee.
Yep.
Right. So generally there's some penalty because what they are the reason they are offering you a greater level of interest is so that they have the certainty of having the money.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
But so that they can then go do other things with that money and in the knowledge that you can't come back and ask for it. Yep. Right.
Because it's locked up in other investments or whatever.
But if people start, like if you've got a bank and it's 10% fractional reserve, so let's say fractional reserve, best case scenario. So if more than 10% of people come for their money, the bank cannot fulfill its obligations. That is a bank run, right? Mm. So all that has to happen for these things to happen is either a catalyst, somebody deliberately making it happen, hi Binance, or people just losing confidence, right? So if enough people lose confidence, this is going to happen again and again and again and again. And it's amusing to me to look at Binance, who's basically caused this whole thing, in my opinion.
Why have they caused it? Because they were saying... Because I know apparently there was a lot of to and froing between Binance and FTX, yeah? Or Sam and CZ or CZ, whatever they call him.
Yeah, I say CZ as well, and I hate the Z.
Yeah.
I think they held... So I think CZ held a lot of FTT tokens.
Yes. On FTX? Or can you even take those tokens off FTX?
You can. Some other exchanges would. That's the thing. Some other exchanges would trade FTT tokens, right?
Yep.
So, but then if you sell massively, then you cause the run. Like if you're holding a big bag, so ultimately what happens in these situations is the person with either some black swan event causes a complete lack of confidence in all of the users at once. Or somebody with massively deep pockets sells quickly or shorts.
So is that what CZ did?
Well,
or Binance did?
It looks that way. Like,
but then they come in saying, "Oh, we're looking to acquire FTX, like a hero."
Yeah, but
after due diligence, like a day later.
And did they?
No,
right, okay.
I know.
Right. So,
but why announce that without and not do the due diligence first?
So maybe they've still got a position to liquidate.
Yeah.
Right, so they're maybe
that's dodgy.
Of course, it's dodgy.
Oh, that's dodgy.
Of course, it's dodgy, right? So if you've got 500 of something, and you're causing the run by selling 400 of it, making the price collapse, and getting rid of one of your major competitors, but you still got 100 left. It's okay, guys. We'll step in and save this. We've got big pockets. Oh well, we're not gonna now.
Dodgy.
It's all dodgy, right? And it's it's no different in your fiat bank. In fact, it's worse. Oh, maybe it's not worse because the leverage in the shitcoin casinos is horrific. But it's the same. It's the same model that's been followed in your fiat bank. So the long and the short of it is, and everybody fucking knows this, and I'm not saying anything new, is that if you're not holding your Bitcoin, it isn't yours. Yeah, it's somebody else's, and you have a claim. And if you go to get that, you might get it if you're first or second or third. But if you're, in the bottom 10% or the bottom 50% or probably the bottom 90% in FTX, tough luck. And it's a really horrible lesson for people to have to learn. But people are learning it all over the place, and you can see from some of the tweets that a lot of these people are, the ones that you might have considered Bitcoin maxis, Bitcoin maxi sentiment, and they maybe. You just sort of it's not going to happen to me. Yeah, I know what's happening here. It's not going to happen to me. I don't mind if somebody wants to put, like, let's say you've got one Bitcoin, right? I don't care what anybody does with their money. Do whatever they like, right? But if somebody's got one Bitcoin and they want to take a small portion of that and go gamble, go gamble. But recognize that you're gambling, and you could lose. And there's a strong possibility you lose, and certainly if you do lose, own it.
Yeah.
Right, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Like you go to the races and you put $100 on a horse. Well, if you lose $100, it's your fault. It's not the horse's fault. Yeah, so that's essentially what's happened.
Yeah, right.
And it just will continue to happen. The numbers are staggering now. Like we're talking multiple billions, tens of billions of dollars, and the speed at which it happens now is just
Isn't it?
Like
like
in the
Luna.
olden days, it would be a run on a bank would be like a queue would form outside a door.
Yeah.
Right, that's not how it happens anymore. So at least in that situation, like the insiders, maybe they may get some digital transaction comes out of the bank, whereas everybody else waits for their paper.
Yeah.
But
one cool thing was that my journo mate messaged me, and said, he asked me how to set up
did you say you're judo mate?
journalist.
Journal. That makes more sense.
Is that Australian? Journo? Oh yeah, it's pretty similar. Messaged me and said, how do I set up 2FA on hard block? Because he wanted to buy more. I'm like, yes, dude.
Cool.
Awesome. And then I made the kind of point of saying, all right, now, like, because he's still got it on the exchange.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I've been saying for a while, we've got to get it off, and I've got to show you that next step. So I'm like, well, this is a perfect example of why you need to actually take custody of your own.
Totally.
Own
It's just.
So I'm in the process of setting him up.
But this is the whole this is the whole smack in the mouth, right? You have to maybe experience it for yourself to understand what the hell people have been talking about for the last however many years now, 13 years, where are we now, 13 years.
So I did message you the other day too and said, is this the slap in the mouth that you've been wanting me to have?
Do you know what? You're getting it in probably the same way as I got it. In the sense that you're seeing it, you understand what's going on, but you're not personally affected, right?
No. I think I might be underwater now.
Oh, really?
I think
so.
Okay,
so that is interesting, right?
Yeah.
But that's... Oh, let's talk on that. But, yeah, I think I guess it's just a human condition. It's very hard to learn from other people's experiences. You have to learn from your own.
Totally.
And it's horrible if that's your life savings.
Yeah. So, BlockFi, what happened there?
Frankly, I don't know, but it's the same model. Like,
But people are people panicking and going, right, I need to get this shit off BlockFi?
Well, yes. So, and they're holding withdrawals or stopping withdrawals and things like that. So what's what's going on there is that is contagion, right? So people, when they panic, they don't know, they go, oh shit, I want mine, and I don't know if I've been affected. Like, I'm not a customer of FTX, but oh shit, I'm a customer of Coinbase, or I'm a customer of Kraken, and let's roll off the shitcoin casinos. I want mine now, right?
Yeah.
So all that behavior comes at once.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily a solvency issue with BlockFi. It probably is, but it doesn't have to be. It's a liquidity issue, right? If enough people, like, I don't know, if you are running a coffee shop and you have enough, ingredients to make 100 coffees, if 200 people rock up to your shop but wanting a coffee, you don't have enough coffee, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you're necessarily a bad shop, you just don't have enough coffee, right? And then when everybody goes, oh shit, they don't have enough coffee, I'll never come back there again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think BlockFi is worse than that, but it's it could just be a liquidity issue. Like, it's the same as anybody who runs a business, right? You could be running a perfectly profitable, good business, but if you overstretch yourself and you don't have the money to meet your regular bills and then maybe the unexpected bill, right? Let's say, what went wrong recently? Your house flooded, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're running things so tight to the wire, you're using all your spare money to buy sats, right? But you're not insured. Let's say you weren't insured, and your house floods. You're like, shit. How can I pay for this? Oh, what do I have? Oh, I only have Bitcoin. Okay, I have to sell Bitcoin in order to pay for this. But then when you sell that Bitcoin, you're selling it at a price not determined by you, but it's whatever the price is that day.
Yeah.
Right? And I think what's happening here is that you see the Bitcoin price drops. And yes, the people are shitting themselves. They don't understand what they're doing. But there's plenty of people out there who fully understand what Bitcoin is, I believe, but have just overstretched themselves because they're really, really bullish on Bitcoin. And now they're like, oh, shit. I'm now having to sell Bitcoin just to cover some other bill somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? So, and that sucks. I mean, that's a shitty lesson to have to learn, but it's just a lesson everybody's learning.
On the other side of that too is...
And I'm no better than this. I've done it too, right?
Yeah, I haven't been able to smash buy for a while, and I'm desperate to just go, right, but I've got nothing.
Because you're running too close. Well, are you? That's a
Oh,
that's the
no, I'm not. Yeah, it's just...
Oh, here we go. The fly has just... So...
Oh, he's in
Brendo
front of me, though.
He is a ninja at catching flies. Did you catch that fly? You caught that fly. That's unbelievable.
Oh, oh, I thought I squashed him, man.
You're actually a psychopath. You caught the fly, then you crushed it.
I tried to, yeah.
Yeah, right. And wow, that was actually quite impressive.
I'm a fly ninja. I'll do demos at Murrah for anyone who's interested.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, honestly, you could. I was about to,
He's not well.
Yeah, okay. I was about to mock you, but I'm impressed by that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's just a shit show, and it's anybody sitting there just holding Bitcoin and they're like, cold card. It's like, oh, okay, well, let's have some cheap more stuff.
That's it.
But so in the grand scheme of things, it's good. Hard to take if you've just lost your life savings, but in the grand scheme of things, what it's doing is transferring that value from somebody who doesn't or didn't fully understand what Bitcoin is and what they have to do with it to somebody who does.
Yeah.
So all of the Bitcoin that's moved, if it's moved and where it's moved to, is transferred much more likely to somebody who understands that they don't want to let it go.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing for Bitcoin, right? Ultimately,
yeah. I still think, and I've said on a previous pod, I think a lot of people that get burned in this fashion most of them will exit the space entirely. I don't know if it's most. I have no idea, but what percentage? But some definitely. Yeah.
But then the ones that don't will learn, right?
Yeah,
and that's all that matters. It's so annoying that it has to take all these cycles to happen. But I did notice, I saw something from Gigi this morning where I didn't fully understand the post, but he'd shared something where it was saying that like the FTX were actually responsible for the run up from 29,000 to 69,000.
Really?
It was them that was pumping it. Yeah. So anyway, there's a whole can of worms there. So anybody wants to go look at that.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so they're because of you have to suck people in somehow, right?
Yeah.
You can't just take people's money you have to give people the hope in order to drain their hope.
Don't you love it too when all this happens and you got the mainstream media doing their crypto crash plunge articles, but it's always Bitcoin's plunged.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, totally, because that's the grift as well, right? Just attach themselves to. And
cheap sats, man, far out. I wish I had some bloody dry pen.
But I mean, they could get cheaper. I probably think they will get cheaper.
Maybe.
But I just keep plodding along at my DCA now.
It's such a zen thing too, DCA.
Well, it is zen, but it's boring as batshit.
Yeah, but you see, I've never been. You were doing some of those kind of. What do you call it?
What was it in?
When on Bitteroo there, you're doing the trades or the...
I wasn't trading.
Not trading, sorry, but you were... What do you... Oh, stop. What do you call it?
I
haven't done it for so long.
I was setting limit orders under the market and stuff like that to try and beat my DCA, and it was just a waste of time. I wasn't beating it.
Is it not akin to, say, me liking to tinker with like nodes and tech, and you like to tinker with that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
as far
probably.
as a hobby or something.
So yeah, you fall on the tech side. I fall on the numbers side.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's
similar.
True. Brisket, shout out Brisket.
Doxx.
Is this a Doxx?
I don't know. You got to say it now.
Oh, nightmare.
We haven't Doxx for so long that I don't even remember what we pay. Is it 1,000 sats per Doxx?
Yeah, you just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
This. Oh no, I don't know if I can say this. Anyway, Brisket did something really cool. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
can't say it.
Can you tell me?
Brisket, tell us if I can say this, and then I'll say it next time.
Message
well
him.
Done, Brisket.
I'll message him now. Oh no,
yeah.
I can't message him because Hats wants to say something about you, but he doesn't know. What is it? I don't know.
I'm not okay. Sorry, Brisket. I'm not going to dox you. But if I can dox you, know what it is. Let us know, and I'll tell everybody. Cause well done.
I feel like I've just been missed in some schoolyard.
Yeah, sorry,
pit.
it's an in joke.
Yeah,
it's an in joke. Sorry, guys. I won't dox somebody if apologies. I shouldn't have done that.
Do you want to talk about Svetsky?
Oh no. Go on. Go. Oh my god.
I don't really have anything to say.
Yeah, you do. You do. Spit it out.
He's a massive douche. He's an absolute douchebag.
I agree. I mean, what a dick. I'm sorry.
And I'm so proud of the maxis that have just jumped down his throat too.
It's so hard when somebody has. He's written some really good things. He has. I mean, he has.
So did Hitler.
I know, right? But it's hard. It's hard.
Should clip that.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like it's a stupid thing to say. And
well, I can't. He's blocked me, so I can't say anything. Like, is he still spouting rubbish, or do you not?
I think he blocked me when he blocked you. Because I didn't even do anything. Great. That's proper lettuce hands.
You're welcome. I wonder why.
Let me just. That could be the wrong.
He's probably. You know what? He's probably looked at my profile, seen 2-bit idiots with stacking hats, and he's going, "Oh, this guy."
Yeah. Should I say this? I had a conversation with him once.
Yeah, say it.
Over a decent long chat. I didn't say much, to be fair. He said a lot.
But this was a meeting or a chat about Amber to begin with, wasn't it?
I don't. Yeah, it kind of was.
Yeah, like a feedback or
a. Yeah. Let's say yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like.
And how was your douche radar at that time?
It wasn't great.
Yep.
It wasn't great. I was just like, nah. I mean, good luck to you, mate, but not for me.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I came off with. That was the opinion I came off with. I was like, not for me. And yeah, it's sad to see that. I don't like it, but if somebody says stupid shit, you got to own your stupid shit.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's done a full Nick Carter. Like his star's going to continue to rise and all that sort of shit.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
The star will continue to rise. Daz, I've got a poll running. It's had a whole total of 8 votes so far. Should Daz do a cover of My Star Will Continue to Rise? Did you vote?
No. Oh, no, I didn't even see it. I haven't been on. So.
All right, all the vote was yes and yes, but lower down. Daz, I want to hear your cover. I want to talk about trigger people. Diversification.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Let's go.
So people are good listening and going, shut the fuck up. Diversification is stupid. Everything's crap, and hats isn't. No, and Bitcoin isn't. That was a bit of a Freudian slip. It's true. Everything that's not Bitcoin is absolute crap. So why would you diversify? And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about diversifying your Bitcoin world, right?
Oh, okay.
So multiple ways of buying, multiple ways of earning, multiple ways of holding, multiple ways of spending, all of that.
We've done this episode.
Have we?
No, just the earn one.
I don't mean about I don't mean. I just mean I don't mean to tell people what they are. I just mean like I think that's so it makes sense, and you should tell somebody. You can very easily articulate to somebody why diversification sounds like a good idea.
Yep.
Right. Spread your risk. Right. Makes sense.
Yep.
Problem is when everything else is crap, what do you diversify into?
Yeah.
But if Bitcoin is the only thing that isn't crap, what you should be diversifying in is your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. I mean, and naturally, I think for the curious maxis, that kind of happens anyway, because you want to try this and do that and lightning that and.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah.
But you do you sort of you obviously go towards the thing that you're good at. So let's say you're good at, I don't know, lightning. All of a sudden you've got 9 lightning wallets or something, you're using them all and what, that's cool.
Yeah.
But you've got one single source of buying or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think you just have to, that's another thing. Just leaning into the things that you don't want to do.
Like nodes and lightning and all that sort of stuff.
Everything, like fasting. I don't want to fast. I like eating.
Do you fast?
I think I have, and I think it helps a lot.
Yeah.
I don't do it much because I don't want to.
Do you eat breakfast?
Not a lot, not really.
Yeah.
More coffee in the morning, but yeah, I think it works, right? Holding your breath. No, I'm gonna put the emotion in your face, like the Wim Hof stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
It helps. Cold
I've
showers.
never done that Wim Hof stuff.
You should. Cold showers. or ice baths.
Oh,
Nobody wants to do that,
no,
right?
No. I
Right.
hate that.
That's
I don't like cold water.
Right, but going to what do you do? CrossFit.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to do that,
Yeah.
but I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. True.
All of these things that you don't want to do. Patience with Bitcoin. You don't want to do. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Think of so. What my question is, what do you really not want to do? And that should be the first thing you do. And I mean, I don't mean like go murder somebody. I mean, right? that's there are limits. But so in a Bitcoin context, what do you not want to do?
What do I not want to do? Oh, no. Well, that's not right. Like, I would love to get into the coin mixing and all that kind of stuff, but it scares me. So
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, okay, so this is my shitcoiner. So I don't do that. And I maybe think it's a good idea. Yes, probably is a good idea, but what my reluctance is that at some point you're going to spend the Bitcoin, right?
spend the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you spend the Bitcoin, that is also a sort of KYC event, depending on, I guess it depends on how you spend it, but let's say, you go into the local shop, once it accepts Bitcoin and you spend it, that is a point where your identity and your Bitcoin are both combined again, right? So all of that effort that you went to, do you wipe out? I mean, probably not, but like I don't understand it well enough, but so I'm maybe just not the person, but
I don't know. How long do I know that you've got an earring? How long have you had?
Do you know that
I don't know.
Well, you do now.
Show me the other side. That means you're gay.
Does it?
I think the left.
Welcome to the dungeon. Welcome to the.
Oh no, maybe it's the right. I don't know.
What's that song?
Is that an Australian thing?
And no, I think it's an everything thing. I think
so
one side is gay.
One side's not.
Is what side's gay left?
I thought it was.
Yeah,
maybe
Doxx.
not.
Do you know why I've got this?
Because you're gay. I think we've just established
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
I'm gonna look it up, and you tell me why. You're gay.
I'm gonna look it up like there's an expert on Google. It's gonna tell you
There's
what
an
makes.
answer. He's gonna tell me if you're gay.
No, I was. What was I, like 16 or something? And I was playing a drinking game. You know, drink while you think.
Drink what?
Do you know drink while you think?
Drink while you think. You're not gay. It's right here.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to have to do it. Drink while you think. So you sort of have to think of a famous person, and then let's say it's, I don't know, Tom Cruise, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the next person has to think of you're just in a circle, and the next person has to think of a famous person whose name starts with C, like the first initial of the second name.
Oh,
right?
I think I have.
And you
played
just,
that.
but whilst you're thinking of the person, you're drinking, right?
Yeah.
But if you can come up with a double barrel, not double barrel, a double, what's the word?
Another
double
gay,
letter, like
another gay term.
is it?
I don't know. Sounds it.
A double, like, I don't know, Charlie Chaplin, right? 2 C's. You reverse the direction of which way around the circle you're going. And if you sit in the middle of two arseholes that are good at the game, you are wasted, right? So I got to the pile, as I say, I was about 16, I think, and I was absolutely wasted. And my sister stepped in and was like, nah, don't give him any more. And they're like, all right, forfeit. So this actually came out of somebody else's ear straight through mine. So yeah.
Oh, they pierced it for you.
Yeah. I was just sitting there. I didn't have a clue what was
What do
going
you mean? Is that another rule of the game? If you pull out, you got to
on.
have your
Another
ears
rule of the
pierced?
game. I was like, yeah, it's the whole initiation thing. No, that's not a rule of the game. That's just a forfeit. That's just what happened to me. And I just keep it because I like the story.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've got much else.
No, I don't know. This is a quick one then.
Mm-hmm. It's just a shit show. Don't do it.
We do have Mara coming next week, which is exciting.
That is good. So, are we going on the Thursday or the Friday?
Well, I think it'll be the Friday,
okay.
maybe. Yeah. So we well, it depends on if we go early, but we'll probably miss Catan's thing.
Oh, this is something I wanted to say.
Yeah,
I was going to do it on Telegram, but
Telegram.
well, because there's a Bush Bash Telegram.
Oh, sorry.
group.
Yeah. Gee, I never get notifications on that. I've got to go in and then it goes.
No, I don't get notifications, and then all of it. Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know. Maybe I can turn them on, but I don't really use Telegram. But
But all the people that are tagging us,
oh, you held that.
How good's too
No, all I
good.
wanted to say was I'll probably put it in the Telegram. But there's anybody who's there who's interested in doing this, coming on and having a chat.
Yeah,
about
definitely.
their thing,
Yeah.
or just about their story, or
We'll-
whatever.
We'll bring all the gears. So, but I was wondering that. It's like
Oh, I mean, there too, but I was meaning just
pod.
any time.
oh, sorry, I see.
Because all I'm saying is I really want to be supporting, like it's grassroots, right? So I want to be supporting from but we are in Australia. I know I'm Scottish, but we're in Australia. We should support from the grassroots where we are.
It'd be great to actually chat to Michael again from VaultPay and just
It'd
see.
be great to chat to everyone.
Yeah,
I can't wait
no,
to
no,
see-
but
I'm very
just to
excited.
see how he's going because he's just kicking goals. That dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
works hard.
Oh, Perth Heat. Did you see any of that?
Did you watch it? What were they? Explain to me what they were.
I only saw a brief sort of explainer from Steve about how it works. So basically you're watching the game. There's a QR code. I think I don't know if it's for the batter or whatever it is, but if you want to tip a player directly, you scan the QR code for that player and send them sats
No way.
over Lightning. Yeah, incredible.
Oh, I thought it was that you were paying, like it was like pay-per-view for the game.
No, you're streaming sats to your favorite players, or someone
No.
hits a home run or whatever. You go bing 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 bing. How good is
Oh,
that?
that is really good.
It's
That's
groundbreaking
My
stuff.
God, like think of the implications of that. You imagine you were like,
Not that like you go to the NBA, not like they need more money, but you know, like
no, but
It's-
think how
but
many
it's
mad fans.
value for value. But another great example.
Yeah, like if you totally imagine, if you're a mad fan of, I don't know, some footballer at the World Cup or something, or some cricket or the Cricket World Cup, or like, and then they just win the game for your team.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they're just gonna. So that's gonna make them try a hell of a lot harder, right?
Yeah.
Maybe can you take it back when they do something stupid?
No.
Well, that is good. That is new. See, this is it. This is where you. I mean, we're talking about FTX and Binance and shit, but that is way more interesting. That Perth story is way more interesting,
So
right?
good. So good.
So yeah, that's what we should be focusing on, not this absolute garbage. But
Oh, it's good.
Just,
I mean,
it's a warning. It's just a warning.
Yeah. And it's good you filled a few gaps in my brain, so
Yeah,
which is,
there's plenty to go.
yeah. All right, with that, we'll see you later.
Cheers, man.